everybody. Dr. Jeremy Maxwell here with Wellness Way Columbia, and we had some exciting stuff happening this morning that we couldn't wait. We had to share what was going on with April, mainly because you know what? One, it's amazing what her body's already done since Monday. Number two, would you agree? We just need to hear some positive things right now.
Yes, yes.
So that's really, why we wanted to get on and share with you guys what's going on. I don't really want to take a lot of April's time because I want her to share with you guys what she was dealing with before coming in, kind of where her mindset was before all this, and also just the fact that she shared with me earlier, she's just really never heard this approach and looking at the body from this perspective. And so without further ado, I'm going to introduce April to us, and if you will, go ahead and just start off, you don't have to go from the beginning, but just when we met Monday, what was kind of your main concerns and what have you been dealing with and not getting answers?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone, I'm April. I've been dealing with just chronic pain, heart issues, all kinds of issues, and just not getting the answers that I need from doctors for the last year and a half, 2 years, and my body could not go any further. It was just shutting down basically, and I couldn't move, and I had so much pain. And I said, I have to find someone that has better answers than this, because I know something's wrong.
What kind of stuff had you been doing before coming in to see us, and what was their typical answer for you?
Medicine. Let's have some more medicine.
Yeah.
Or some more tests.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how'd that work?
That didn't work.
Yeah.
That didn't move me any more forward.
And then what was their plan for you with all that going forward? Did they create any kind of...
No plan. No plan. Just wait.
Yeah. Wait and see. Man, I've
Wait and
heard
see.
that before. Wait and see for what?
Wait and see.
For the disease to get worse, for the cancer to show up. I mean,
Right.
that's a terrible plan.
I don't have time to wait. I couldn't move and function in my world, in my daily living, and that's not okay with me.
Yeah. So we saw you Monday.
So Monday.
And Monday was a good day, you said.
Monday was a great day.
But you had, like the previous day,
Yeah.
had done a lot of chores. You got a lot of animals on your property. You takes care of horses and goats and things.
Mm-hmm.
So you had taken some time off and recovered.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember her saying Monday, today's a good day, but this is pretty unusual.
Yeah.
So it was fun today. We were ready to get started testing. So she had gone through the initial steps of getting online and filling out the AQ questionnaire, and we had kind of really began to dive deep as to what might be some root things going on. So I was super excited, talking about just the Wellness Way, what the next steps look like, and I could tell something was like, she was bursting to just like, let me know what's been going on. So it was just like, all right, let's hear it.
Yeah.
What's happened since Monday?
So since Monday, after I left here, I had so much energy and went home and did everything I could possibly get my hands on outside, physically, could do things, felt good, my emotions were great. Life was great again. I was starting to become me again and see something normal.
Yeah.
So that gave me lots of hope that I was finally found somebody in my corner that knew how to take care of me.
Now, did I give you any supplements or anything Monday?
No, nothing.
What happened Monday?
The press of a hand. Not even anything else than a press of a hand.
So when we did our evaluation on April, like we do with every patient, we spend a lot of time just really analyzing that upper neck because it's so important to literally getting pressure off that brainstem. And what was one of the things I told you before I addressed it? Do you remember?
Everything.
What might happen?
Oh yes, might become emotional.
Yeah.
Very emotional.
And said, you know what? There may be a massive emotional release because I've seen it so many times over 20 years, where when stress has been cooped up, in the body for so long, it's like draining the swamp. It's like we make that correction and just there's just this massive emotional release, and so I was anticipating a great deal of tears.
I was too.
I think there was a big smile, a big sigh of relief.
Yeah.
And even that day, you could feel some immediate changes to, the muscles, the body. And then today we made another evaluation. That everything we did Monday was good. We just worked on a new spot, which eliminated a lot more, stressors to the body. So it was pretty neat to see just the excitement. And then, so today we went over what we wanted to do from a testing perspective. So maybe share with our audience today, like, what was new stuff that you heard today as we were discussing just the wellness way and our concepts and the way we think? Like, what connected with you? What really, like, made you realize, like, okay, I'm in the right place to help me find, normal and rebuild and restore what I know I'm capable of?
Right. That the body has no faults, that we're in control of what we're putting into it and doing to it. So we need to be doing the wellness so that we're putting the right things in and know what our specific bodies need or have troubles with, to stay away from, all those things. So
I wish I had a picture of your face actually when we started talking about thyroid stuff, because we see so much stuff incomplete.
Yeah.
People bring us labs. April brought us labs, and it was like, I said, I knew she was on thyroid medication, and I said, well, do you have any thyroid labs here? She's like, oh, well, this should be in there. It wasn't in there.
No.
And so I said, well, I know what they probably tested. TSH, which is not a thyroid hormone, and your T4. And she's like, uh-huh. I said, well, what about T3? How do we know that your T4 is being converted? And I said, what if you had a T3 problem? Now we know it's not a thyroid issue, it's a liver issue. And she kind of looked at me like, what? What do you mean? I'm
Right.
like, that's where the conversion of a big part of that thyroid takes place. What about the adrenals? Have they been tested? No. So I mean, there's just so many things. And then she gave a story about how the doctor she was working with, gave her too much. So then it pushed her into a hyperthyroid state, which then started getting the heart off on
yeah.
on a bad note there, and that I think may have caused a little bit of some damage. So, so you guys see the frustration that not just on our part, like, it breaks my heart hearing these stories all the time, because you just want, as well as many others out there, they just want to find some answers, and they don't want to feel like they're just,
A number.
being a number, that they're not just in and out, like, here's a prescription, go figure this out on your own. I mean, obviously, every case is different. Not everybody is this sick. And so there's other steps in which, people can take that may not have to be so drastic. But, we really want to stress to people, sooner is better.
Yeah.
Even in a stressful time right now where people are going to get, like, holding on to money because it's a stressful time. But for many, like when it comes to a health savings account or a cafeteria plan, like, stuff's already been set aside for you to
Take care of you.
invest in yourself. And so, I think right now, as we've tried to really look at a lot of the positives that have come from this, I mean, yes, we all hate jobs are stressed, like, we feel that. Like when I see people that can't go to work, I hate that. I'm stressed about my own job. I mean, I have employees that I want to
too.
maintain, and you've got that. And so, but with that, if we don't take care of ourselves, it could just amplify that stress even more. But I just see that this abrupt shift in our lifestyle is providing an opportunity for people to really evaluate, step back and reflect and go, man, is a lot of the stuff that I'm doing really that important? And is it actually making me more sick, or is it helping me be, and you said, what came out today?
I feel like things made me more sick for sure.
Yeah.
But I also want to say something, Jeremy. I've been in chiropractic care on and off my whole life. I've never experienced this. And I've never gotten the knowledge, folks, that Jeremy can give you here. So it sure makes sense. And he makes sense. And so reach out to these guys, because I've never heard anything like it or had it happen to me at all, and seen it with my own eyes. So I couldn't tell you how good I feel from where I felt like I was actually going to die. So
That's
reach
awesome.
out to these guys. It's going to be a great ride.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you hit on a big one already, and that was hope.
yeah.
I mean, and that's from the beginning. I mean, Amy's been with us, my longest employee, and she knows a part of our vision and our mission. That's always been in there in some form or fashion. Is that, you know, whether your days from dying or you're coming out of the womb,
Right.
whether we can fix you or not, it's about creating hope. You know, because obviously everybody comes in with a different scenario. I mean, we got a client right now. I mean, uterus has been cut out, gallbladder's been cut out, thyroid's been cut out, and they're like, "Can you help me, doc?" And I'm like, "I will test you to the best of our ability, and we will bring as much rebuilding and restoration to what you have."
Right.
You know, I don't regenerate thyroids.
Yeah.
I don't regenerate
Uterus.
uteruses and gallbladders,
Right.
which is why I can't stress you guys enough. Like, whatever it is you can do right now, while things are slower, even if you can't afford to get testing done, please engage with us on our social media platforms, because there's so many things that you can do for free. I always like using that word, but there's a lot of things people can do to engage with the information we share, because we do our best to just have stuff and tools for you guys to get on and just begin to engage, whether it's through the Wellness Way Challenge page, the Wellness Way Women's page. I mean, there's so many ways for our clients to get connected and be in that community. Because, I mean, we know what community is like from a church perspective. We're all going crazy, and we're trying to figure out how to stay connected in community on our life groups, on our men's groups.
Yeah.
And we're all having to do it through Zoom.
Right.
Because all the churches are closed, and,
Yeah.
you know, some of us are still kind of meeting anyways. But, you know, my men's group, that's what we've been doing. And so we can do that clinically. So we do a lot of
That's great.
stuff over the internet. So again, if there is still a level of fear for some of you guys and you just don't feel comfortable getting out, still reach out. You can do something. We can do it online, whether it's a phone call or a Zoom console. And we've done them with people that live only 15 minutes away to hours away. So I'm just super excited for April. She took the hardest step of them all, the next one.
Just do it.
And once you now you're going to gain that momentum and just crush it going forward. So I see Carrie's been watching us. Yep, she said, "Killing it, Jeremy." Boom, hashtag the truth. She should know. She's Prego, you know.
Yeah. Right,
And
Carrie.
again, congratulations. That's just around the corner. So excited for them. So yeah, I mean, whatever you're dealing with, you guys, whether it's an infertility issue, diabetes, cancer, do we treat any of that stuff? No. We just remove the stress that's inhibiting your body's ability to express normal function. And from there, amazing things happen. So thank you for sharing your story.
Thank
we
you.
look forward to new stuff down the road. So she gets to go get her food test and cardiometabolic panel right
Yeah.
now, and
Yeah.
we'll get this thing going. So
Right.
if you guys have any questions, please reach out. We're here to help. All of April, obviously, around here, they're kind of keeping us at, what do they call it?
At bay?
At bay or home. I don't even know what the technical word is
Yeah.
for it. Stupid.
Yeah.
We're here to help no matter what. So appreciate you guys. Stay engaged. And please like and share this video. I can't stress you guys enough how many people need to hear a different message in a different way. We call it the Wellness Way.
Yes.
So, all right. We'll
Have
see
a
you
great
guys
day.
later.